me to check the sound is working.
I mean, now would be the time to do that. That's for sure.
Okay.
Just so we don't have to do this again. Ha 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 ha. Oh wow.
Wait, she's.
So let me just fix one thing. There we go. And we're fixed. Yeah, feel free to check the YouTube link now, because that little thing is going to go away. Or is it? Well, now let me adjust the thing in OBS. You'll see.
All right, I'm not in there yet. YouTube. Jared.
Oh, I sent it to you.
Oh yeah, I gotta email it to myself because
I'll figure it out for the next time.
it's okay. It's like both me and Heather are just like. Bleh.
Yep. Oh, I know.
Oh, you know. You know.
She thinks she's in the wrong room. It's possible.
Yeah, the sound works.
Anywho, yeah, I'll let her in right now, and we can get this show on the road. Because, yeah, as you can see, she just popped up. I'm just such a bad secretary that I am taking my time and trying to figure it out. Okay, and we are on. Heather should be coming in momentarily.
Heather.
Yep.
Hey, I'm in the wrong room, so I'm trying to... Hold on 1 second.
I know, I fucked up. I suck at this, but
Yeah.
we're fine. I made it through.
Jared.
I got this to go, but no, I screwed up because when I was doing animation, my webcam got stuck in that program, and then when I went to start this whole YouTube thing, it started streaming from there. Oh wow, we got two for the price of
Heathers.
one. Yeah, so
It's like a twin.
yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So
I love twins.
how did your show go? I want to know what it was like for Tiffany's first comedy experience. Well, I don't know if it was her first, but you know what I mean.
It was such a success. I'm so glad she did it. It was I'm the producer, but the I was like the producer, that was me. The head of Tiny Cupboard was like, that was my favorite show that you've had.
Wow.
So
Holy crap.
yeah.
And it all started with this. Me.
Exactly. So thank you.
Jared.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I take all the credit. I don't know. I'm just going to come right out and say it. I'm in a terrible mood at the moment, but it's about to change. Like, I haven't had any weed for, I don't know, like a day or so, and it's like starting to add up on me. And also just the setting up this thing was a lot more intense than I wanted it to be. Like, there's videos of me setting up the live and then noticing that it wasn't this and screaming at the top of my lungs. So now I have to go back and delete those. Or if people are watching, they can go and watch those right now. But
Micah Phillips and Alex Estrada are online.
oh, well, thank you for checking. I wouldn't have seen that if it wasn't for you. So thank you.
You're welcome. They said, "Hey, Jared." Micah says, "Liked and subscribed."
Oh, wow. You don't
Nice.
have to. You really don't have to. That's not what this is. We're not doing that here. All right.
Alex says, "I saw that." Okay, well, I'm gonna stop reading the comments because that's just gonna be me.
Yeah.
Jared,
But
can I also say I'm also in a bad mood, so maybe this can alleviate our symptoms. I was in such a bad mood, I almost didn't want to do it. So I
Wow.
said, no, that's crazy. Get out of this will get you out of your bad mood.
Well, I really hope it does. I hope it doesn't do the opposite, and I just take you down the rabbit hole with
I'll
me.
tell y'all why, and it's funny because I know we're going to talk about love languages,
Yep.
but I sent a risky text last night because it was St. Patrick's Day to and a former flame that has come back in the picture. And I was like, oh, I haven't been giving him like any signs that I'm like interested, whatever. And I feel like he does. So last night I was like, I'm just going to put it all out there. And then did not get the response I expected. So
Do you want to share what the response was, or are we too embarrassed to do that?
Did you get
No,
any
I-
response?
There you go.
I did it first because I sent it risky, but it was like a flirtatious risky. And then he responded. And then I was like, yeah, you should like, I said it in like a bit way, but I was like, yeah, you basically saying you should come to my apartment. And then that didn't get a response.
Oh.
Because I'm never direct, so I was like, oh, I'll just be direct, you know?
Yeah.
Nope.
Maybe he already got it like an hour before and was like, oh no, when it rains it pours, and he didn't want to like infect you or any of that. I've had to do
Oh,
that.
got the chlamydia?
Yeah, well, he didn't want to do a bang bang like they call that usually with that. That's referred to with food, but where you eat one meal and then a meal after that. He didn't want to do that.
I see. Yeah, because it was risky because it's like he drinks a lot and it's St. Patrick's Day. Anyway, a lot of red flags in this scenario. So he's the guy that said my love language was dirty talk.
Ugh.
So,
Oh man.
Rejection is God's protection in this case.
Yeah, I would say for sure. There's another guy right outside your window, probably just being like, "Why isn't she texting me right now?" Like in rom-coms.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's another guy right around the corner.
James.
James?
I don't know
his name. Oh,
Yeah, and he looks just like me, but his name is James instead of Jared.
Yeah,
Yeah.
change the J name.
Yeah, that would be. Yeah, it's always a J name for me at least. But yeah, I wanted to bring up one thing that's gonna make my life change tonight, and that is, so I'm in a bad mood. I was at the skate park, whatever, and then sure enough, I knock on this dude's window after who's smoking weed, and they gave me this weed in here, and so I'm going to smoke some weed, and that's hopefully gonna change
On
things.
YouTube?
No, that's wrong.
Okay.
That's wrong. That's why I didn't even show the greens. For all I know, for all you know, this could be just a tall tale that I made up just to not talk
Here's the
about my love
disclaimer.
languages. Just avoid doing this whole love language quiz, which I barely even set up before we got here, but I can put it up on the screen right now. Oh, and it's my
Love that.
Instagram. Fantastic. So I'm going to pull that up right now, and we can begin, or we can lament. Actually, I want to hear about Tiffany. Like, what kind of mood are you in tonight?
Oh yeah.
Well, I was in a good mood, and then Heather reminded me, of a risky text that I sent actually today that I have since washed from my brain. So I was in a good mood, and then you guys put me in a bad mood.
That is
Damn.
terrible.
You sent me back to Vietnam, the Vietnam flashback with your story.
I'm sorry to hear that. What was the text?
You can't be that risky if it's daytime.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
Oh gosh. So it wasn't Old Flame because we recycle here.
Yes, we
mass
mentioned it last time.
recycling.
I got something to say after this, but keep going. That's funny you
Alright,
say that.
So he was like, "Oh, you coming up to so and so this Sunday?" And it's gonna be funny if he watches this.
He's
This is
not.
the clip
He
we'll
won't.
Yeah.
use.
He won't.
Yeah.
Like, you coming up this Sunday? And I was like, if I do, I need a place to stay. Upside down face. Whoa, right? Very forward. Need a place to stay. I might come up, but I need a place to land. And he's like, "Oh, I'm staying with a friend." I'm like, "Fuck you, dude."
Oh man.
That's an ouch, right? And I was like, "Oh, forgot you're homeless."
That's grounds for dismissal where I come from.
Yeah, right? Oh, I'm staying with a dude. That
Ugh,
sucks.
well, yeah, well, you'll be happy to know, ladies, that I am doing the complete opposite. An old flame happened to call me up, give me a message saying that she's coming back to New York, she's taking a plane ride for a week, and she needs someone to pick her up from JFK. And as we know, it's quid pro pro. Quid, yeah, is that how they say it? But yeah. Is it quid or no? It's quid pro pro. Yeah, so that's what quid pro quo, not quid pro pro. Okay. So I mean, we'll see if that happens. Wait, what?
I said that's the clip.
Oh yeah, that is the clip for sure. No, I can't put that out there because she might see it, and also all these other bitches that I got lined up might see it. So I can't. This is something I'm keeping close to the chest that I might get some in a week or so. And it's always an old flame, especially this time of year. And the thing is, you only have a month before you got to meet someone new instead. Yeah, this is the time, this is the window for an old flame to come through, when it's not too shitty out. And so I'm here for it. I'm not going to turn my nose up like these dudes who did that to you. I'm not going to do that. No. If you call me up and say I need a ride, I'll give you that ride. And on that note, yeah, we can move on to this love language.
Well, great.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
Now that I've done my opening monologue, let's see what is the first question. How do you describe yourself? And for those of you watching at home, we have it on the screen. 1, I am an adult. 2, I am a teenager. 3, I'm taking the quiz for my child. Okay, so I think that's the one I'm going to use.
No.
Yeah, I
Is
think.
this
Come on,
the right
do it,
quiz? I
honestly.
feel like this is like a guidance counselor love language.
I mean, we say that every time we do this.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can continue.
yeah. This
Yeah.
was the one I like QA'd it. I went through the whole thing. It wasn't geared only towards women, which was the thing that Jared had found last time.
Yes.
So I quickly went through
Ladies,
it.
what's your love language?
I mean, that was a fun one, though. This one already, 2 questions in, seems boring. The next question is, how do you describe yourself? And I wrote, well, I didn't write anything. And there's 2 options. I'm in a relationship. I am single. Wow, they're really breaking it down. I would say I'm single, but technically I live with my dad, so that makes me in a relationship. But what do you think?
Just do I'm single.
Single.
Okay.
See, I like this one because it's only like 2 answers. It's like
Yeah,
true or
yeah.
false. And
It's
I know
true.
Jared is just like, last time was like 5 different options.
It felt like I was at a Passover Seder reading the Haggadah. It was like my dad doing it, even worse, because he doesn't perform. He just like reads it, and it was like, yeah, it was very scary and frustrating because we were rushing for time. But now, yeah, that's why I decided to give the order to Tiffany to do this, to be the one to find me the right love language quiz, so that I wouldn't, explode from talking too much. I keep like breathing like Trump, like, because I'm like, intense. Like now I know what it feels like to be our ex-president, just always in the limelight and being pushed around. It makes you breathe a little heavier out of your nose. Because it's actually the Wim Hof method. I don't know if you've heard of this guy, but a lot of women love this dude. It's like you take cold showers. Tiffany, I see your eyes lighting up. You know this guy.
What, the cold showers? No, I'm just making an observation in the YouTube that me and Heather's head are like cut off.
Oh, I could change that, but the problem is then I won't be talking as much for that moment, but I can change that instantaneously if you guys...
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to make sure we have usable clips for later.
I think your heads look fine. I
look for the content.
I think your heads are perfectly shaped.
It looks like we have no hairline, like we're cut off right here.
All right.
Even though in frame...
Well, then I'm going to trade for
I'm like
me.
trying to move backwards.
I'm going to trade for me, which is good because I'm not too keen on the lower half of me. Like Monica Lewinsky or the actress who played her.
Oh, it looks normal. Yay!
Someone should have said something sooner, That's what can you do?
No, I was just looking at it now. It was like something looks off. And
Yeah.
that was it.
No, that's why we have you here. It's always fine when 2 people are entering, but when 3, it changes everything. So
Yeah.
anyways,
Yeah, especially in the bedroom,
Oh, don't get me
Oh.
started on the bedroom.
Don't. Continue with the quiz.
No, I have a bit about this I want to talk about. Isn't it weird? Okay, no, I shouldn't do this, but I'm going to say this. That isn't it weird that we all have sex in the same place that the last person we fucked is in? Like, I want to fuck you right here, flat on that mattress. Like, I don't know. That's just a bit I was knocking around that I can only say on a podcast because it has no punchline. So moving on. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love sends me a loving note, text, email for no special reason. All right, that's 1 so far. I like that. I hug someone I love. All right, the first one. Because you know what? I'd rather hug someone I have a crush on, not someone who, it's reciprocated. And even then, I don't know how I feel about that. Because you saw that movie, It's a Wonderful Life, where they're both talking on the phone. You get a little taste and you want more. That's all I got to say. So yeah, that is more meaningful to me. And the second question is the same question again, but with 2 different options. Let's narrow it down together, ladies, all right?
Sure.
It's more meaningful for me when I can spend alone time with someone I love, just us. Yeah, that is meaningful. Someone I love does something practical to help me out. This is a tough one. What do you think?
Give us some anecdotes of when each of those things happened to you and see how emotionally affected you are by it.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, well, for example, when those guys at the skate park gave me that weed today, that was someone I love doing something practical to help me out. And you can't put a price on that. I used to date a lady who would send me gifts, and that made me feel cheap like a whore. So, yeah, I'm like, I don't know, in between that. I can spend alone time with someone I love, just us. I think that one sounds lame. I'm gonna go with the second one, but I mean, feel free. Feel free.
I think
yeah.
I think
Just
we're
us.
leaning towards acts of service right now. That's where my
Oh.
lean for. Oh,
Whoa, the eyes lit up.
I'm a jappy bitch, is what it means. And when I say jappy, I mean Jewish American prince. So, anyways, so the next question, I feel like Regis. Final answer? Yeah. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love gives me a little gift as a token of our love, of concern for each other. What kind of gift could do that? Like a hepatitis shot? Well, I don't know. What do you
Weed?
think?
Weed.
Oh yeah.
Some
I mean,
teen
it's
skateboarding gave you weed.
Yeah.
but no, that's different. That is different. As a token of our love of concern for each other. Okay, maybe you're right. It was medicine. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about that one. I already answered that. I don't want to get looped into the acts of services. I want to be, quality touch or something like that.
Quality touch isn't.
I want to be. That's what I am.
Physical touch. It's physical touch.
Nah, I want quality.
Quality touch.
I want quality touch. Like, not a ton of it, but just that when I do get it, it's perfect.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
It's quality time.
Yeah. Oh, you know what?
Quality
We can't put
Physical
them
time
together.
and quality touch. Let's just switch them up.
Yeah, I think I'm onto something. I'm a hybrid, is what what I am. Yeah. So the next option is I get to spend uninterrupted leisure time with those I love. I mean, these questions are the fucking same as the last question. I don't know.
It's trying to help you narrow it down. It's showing what frequency you pick, I think.
Well, that's why I'm
there-
choosing the opposite of what I chose last time. So,
Just to balance it out.
just to balance it out, I'm all about harmony. Let's see. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love does something unexpected for me to help me with a project. I mean, that's up there right now. That's what you fine ladies are doing here tonight. We're working on a project, and yeah, I find a lot of the relationships I've gotten into the past, it was with a creative person who would help me on my stuff. But then I got self-conscious because I was like, if I have this person over my shoulder, always looking down on me, I can't move around, I can't mingle. But that was the old Jared, the real Jared, the 19-year-old version, would always bring in his ladies and they'd help. But you know what? I got jaded by being in my 20s and having women say, oh yeah, if you bring me around, I'm gonna fuck whoever your best friend is. Yeah, I had women. They say that. I don't know if you're like that, but women play these games. These are the games they play. And,
They had a voice like old
was that
Italian
their
from
voice?
Brooklyn.
Yeah. Speaking of, you actually segued into something that I wanted to talk about. I don't know if you heard, but Dom from Dafara, he passed away. And
I did hear that.
I was actually just talking to my friends about this and how I really did not like his pizza and how I came from that area. And Tiffany also came from similar to that area as well. And we probably think the pizza's overrated. It was more fun in the 90s and the early 2000s, but now it's oversaturated. It's
What's
all
the
Roberta's.
actual area that Dafara is at?
That is a very good question. It's technically Brooklyn College. You wouldn't
It's
call
like
it
Midwood?
Madison. Yeah.
Midwood?
Yeah, Midwood. But I don't really live there. Let's see. I can share an innocent touch with someone I love. Well, define innocent.
Is that quality? Is innocent
Yeah.
touch quality to you?
No, I want a guilty touch. I want hands down the freaking backside, all the way up the front, I don't even know where they go. I want to be like out of it. That's what. Well, and also I'm not even talking about how I don't like being touched. I take that back. I do not like having just being like, hey, like I don't like to feel like
That's why
it.
you want
Like,
a quality touch because it's just every once in a while it's quality when you do get touched.
yeah, that's good to know. I appreciate that. It's been a while for me. I've been in quarantine for I don't know 2 years, but it hasn't been that long, so don't feel too bad for me.
So the only quality touching you've done is with yourself.
Ever since I discovered these webcam girls, I've become like a crazy ex-boyfriend. Like I don't even feel the need to jack off, and I'll just check out to see if they're online to make sure they're not doing anything that they shouldn't be doing. No, that's not true. I don't pay for this because I don't have a job. But if I did, I would totally be throwing money down that hole. No pun intended.
Like OnlyFans?
Better than OnlyFans. They have this site, and actually now that I know OBS, I can start one myself, but you can do webcams on Chatterbait, and it's fantastic. Like, they have little things you stick in, and like people at home can control it and make it vibrate and stuff. And like, I've learned so much about like the female orgasm just by watching. So it's not completely, yeah, I just see this look of like, like, what is he saying?
I just did this bit at a show. Well, the former Flame was actually there, but it was, I said, a lot of comedians are getting into OnlyFans and like masturbating and selling it out there. And I was like, I'm going to start Only Hats. And it's just videos of me in hats. You could subscribe.
I mean,
but no, this is like, but my mind was blown. My friend was like, "Oh, I do OnlyFans. I sold video of myself masturbating for such and such money." I was like, "Whoa!" And then to hear you can put your rods and things in it.
Yeah.
For this chat roulette, is that it?
No, it's Chatterbait, and you can make a pretty decent living doing it. And I don't even think that they show your video to like people you know. Like, I think they'll just blast it in another state in Europe. And it's a good way to find out if you're hot or not, too, because sometimes I'll just, like, drift along and I'll see, like, these women just, you know, being like this, waiting for somebody to, like, I don't know. It's crazy, and it's taken so much of my time, so I gotta give that up, especially now that my ex gave me a 8-day notice that she's gonna need a ride. I gotta put the hands down and stop.
Can't be spying on the web girl.
I gotta give Mary Jane 314 a break. Like, I can't. Ugh. I should have just did different numbers, but no.
That was actually her.
She's perfect for me. She's the one. Like, I got a good feeling. I already saw everything I liked, and I still want to go back. I've never felt like this about anyone except these Chatterbait girls. So, anyways, I guess.
Is it free, or do you have to pay?
To like put up your own channel, it's free, but like, and also it's free to watch.
Viewer?
It's free to watch too, and you can tip to like, you know, make them get excited. I'm surprised you've never heard of this.
No, that's why I'm asking so many questions.
Why are you so surprised we've never heard of this?
I know, Heather does like sex shows and stuff. Like, you know, she friggin' like shakes it. No, that's not true. But she does like shows that relate to doing sex and stuff. And I'm just saying, like, this is me trying to get you ladies to learn OBS so you can put up your own Chatterbaits.
Tio, time out. The fact that I had a comedy variety show called Sexy Bit Show means that I am familiar with like webcam girls and Chatterbait masturbation stuff.
But no, it just shows you have an interest in it. That's all.
Wow, that's a weird assumption, Jared. Now you're just digging a hole. Now you're like in trouble a little bit.
Oh no. Well, that's the point of this show, is that I do that. And that's the situations I create. I've also created
misogyny is the theme.
What? No, I'm not being what if I said that was misogynistic? That wasn't cool.
You made an assumption about Heather's promiscuity because she has a show that's hosts a show about sexual positivity. So then from there you made an assumption that, oh, she must be promiscuous. When go ahead, Heather. You define yourself.
Like, I don't have a show that's like a sex show. I had a show called Sexy Bits, and the whole thing was like, be your sexiest self, which is very different than being like a.
Well, we are.
Yeah, being typecast as like a sex comedian.
My mistake.
Roger.
My mistake. You know, this is why we do these things, so I can apologize publicly and say that I am sorry for thinking you were like that. I didn't actually think you were like that. I was just projecting my own feelings and desires onto both of you, in fact. So, my apologies in doing so. I guess, you know what, I'm going to choose someone I love does something unexpected for me to help with the project.
Next question.
Yeah. How are we doing on the comments? I want them to answer a question if they're still there. They're probably not.
Micah says, "Wow, Jared is just trying to be an e-boy, trying to get sad chicks to send him weed." Now, is he talking about us? Are we the sad chicks?
No, I don't fucking know. I think he's just trying to, like, he's trolling, man. That's what he's doing. He's just trolling.
Alex says, "I imagine this is exactly how Jared got evicted from his apartment by his women roommates."
Oh, yeah. No, it was worse. I mean,
Sorry, I laughed through that because I couldn't get
no,
through it.
I just thought it would be funny to yell, and it wasn't funny, and that's what got me kicked out. Like, cause they were picking on me, Chef Gordon Ramsay picks on his Hell's Kitchen people. They were just going like, they were like, this is wrong, why didn't you do this, why didn't you do that? And I was like, I don't fucking know, or something like that, and that was enough for me to get evicted. So, now you know. And also, there's an essay on it.
To you about? Did you do something that provoked that? Like, did you call all of them whores because you found a bra somewhere?
No, a new girl was moving in, and she just didn't like the cut of my jib. And also, this was during the Trump times when, she just felt like I was entitled, that I had been living too good for too long, and they moved all of my stuff underneath their stuff, and they literally moved me out. It was kind of depressing, but you know what? Let's all make jokes about it now. Now that I'm fucking living it up.
What's a cut on your jib? Is that like a euphemism for circumcision? A cut on your jib? I've never heard that term before, Heather. Have you?
I also haven't. Yeah.
Who said it? Me? No, him.
Yes.
Oh, about well, it's like something you say. Like I like how you're speaking. Like jib is, jibber jabber, and the cut is, like how you would fillet a slice of meat. Like you take the fat off, you're just straightforward. Blunt is another way to say that. But again, I'm not a genius of any sort. I don't own a thesaurus. I'm not a writer who is paid to write stuff. I'm just a person who really cares about the things they say. And bringing it back, if I said anything here tonight, I'm going a mile a fucking minute. So, my bad. I really am. Because, I just want this show to do so well. I just want the show to succeed.
We got two people who love it so far. So
yeah, I don't know. Guys. We can't say that. They can leave it any second, and then we're back. But yeah, this next question, it's the same question over again. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love puts their arm around me in public. Someone I love surprises me with a gift. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna be the, the petty Jap. I knew it. Just being like, yeah, I like when you give me things. Yeah.
No,
okay.
Don't do that. Answer honestly. Don't balance
I don't
it
like
out.
to be like, I don't want someone putting their arms around me, especially like, okay. I feel like it's possessive. If someone were to do this to you in public, it's possessive. Like, what, you think I'm so hot that someone else is gonna swoop in? No. I'm sorry. You're being possessive. You're being a psycho. Okay. I'm around someone I love, since these are all the same questions. It's more meaningful to me when I'm around someone I love, even if we're not really doing anything. I mean, that's just a fuckboy answer. Like, so I'm hooked on that one. I can be comfortable holding hands, high-fiving, or putting my arm around someone I love. Like someone else, not you. Like, I don't know. Like, I could put my arm around, a friend, and then you would be cool with it? I don't know. Yeah, I know they're clearly not talking about a friend. They're talking about you, the girl. So, yeah, I think it's the first one, because it makes me sound not like I'm, in it for the money. I'm not, yeah, even if we're not really doing anything. Yeah, it's true. I hate going places. I'm more of a homebody. I don't know about you ladies. What do you like? You like going around? You like going shopping, or... Okay,
yes, I love going shopping. What I love to do.
I don't know.
Some person in a relationship, just love to shop with my significant other.
Yeah.
And just being a woman.
No, it's true though. That's what Jewish couples do. They just go to Costco on like Sunday, and that's like their life, and they think it's fantastic. So I'm just saying, like, I know it sounded like I was being what's the word? I can't think of it right now. But I know it sounded like I was being sarcastic of some sort. But no, I really do believe that that's all you really can do. Like Chris Rock said, all you really do is you eat and you fuck. And maybe go shopping, which is eating, technically. So it's more meaningful to me when I receive a gift. I'm not lagging. I'm just trying to be, trying to stretch it out. I receive a gift from someone I love. It's more meaningful to me when I receive a gift from someone I love. Or, okay, I'll stop doing that. It's probably really bad for the audio. I hear from someone I love that they love me. I mean, that is the coolest thing. That never fucking happens. It's always people who you don't love that say they love you, and you're like, why? Why now? So it's definitely that one. Like, I want someone who I love to say it to me, not someone who's just, off the street like they normally are. Having fun so far? Because we are about halfway through the show. And if you like what you see, I'm going to introduce a little overlay at the bottom, and will say this. If you thought that was funny, support my Patreon. Okay. I don't know if you saw that, but...
By the way, Jared, we're halfway through the show, but...
Are we on question 3 for the quiz?
Yeah, like you can see the progress bar in the bottom.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So no need to drag it out, Jared. We want those. That's why I picked the 2. You can give your gut gauntlet reactions.
That is true. Well, I mean, hey, I got to think about these things. If I'm speeding through it, I'm not taking in the words, and then that's not helpful either. So I'm going to take this. If we have to do a part 3, then so be it. Because I need to find out who I am. I want to know where I came from, what I like. I need to know. I want to know what my language is. I feel like I'm speaking another language to all these women out there. And they're speaking, a different... Okay, I got to get to the quiz. It's more meaningful to me when I sit close to someone I love. I mean, that's maybe... I am complimented by someone I love for no apparent reason. Compliments fucking go a long way. You know that. Like, what would you say if you were me? What would you say?
I think you love a good compliment.
I mean, it's got to be the right one. I don't know. Did this answer sound like it was a good compliment or just a compliment that they were just saying to make me like them? I don't know. I'm complimented by someone I love for no apparent reason. I don't think that's a genuine compliment if it's for no reason. I'm sorry. I gotta go with I sit close to someone I love, because sometimes when you can't get it up, that's all you got. And it's more meaningful to me when I get the chance to just hang out with someone I love. Yeah. Or I get small gifts from someone I love. Okay, the first one. Look, we're speeding through, even though you can see the progress bar isn't even halfway. It's more meaningful to me when I hear someone I love tell me I'm proud of you. Someone I love helps me with a task. I think I'm going to go with the second one, just because.
You were acts of service. 100% acts of service.
That's what's going to happen at the
man.
end. Speed through the rest of it. It's like, we've seen enough.
No.
We know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, I like a good compliment, but I mean, that doesn't get you anything. Like, it just gives you pride, and sometimes that gets in the way. You should always be told insults to balance out the compliments so that you don't get a big head.
Jesus
I think I accidentally skipped one. Okay, but I got back to it. It's more meaningful to me when I get to do things with someone I love. I mean, obviously, that's number one. And then I hear supportive words from someone I love. I mean, these two just repeat, and we got to keep moving. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love does things for me instead of just talking about doing nice things. They do have me pegged, so I gotta pick a different one that isn't this.
No, you have to be authentic. Yeah.
I mean, I would say I am authentic because based on the day or the week, I feel different to all of these things. Sometimes all it takes is to do something nice, but at the wrong time to set someone off in the wrong direction. Like, I do like all these things, but it has to be the right time, timing. And if you don't have the right timing, I don't want to fuck you. I'm sorry. I don't fuck people with bad timing. Okay. I thought that was going to get a huge laugh, because I've definitely said that before, and it did. Someone I love does nice things for me instead of just talking about nice things. You know what? I feel connected through a hug. I do sometimes. I remember
You're-
the first girl I boned during quarantine. Like, I hadn't boned in so long, and then, like, we just fucking started hugging, and, like, that was like, the thing that set it off.
Your
Like, if
voice
you...
quivered a
During
little
sex,
bit.
you just were like hugging.
I mean, hey, she fucking came on to me. I was about to leave. I just came up to charge my cell phone. And well, not my cell phone, my electric skateboard controller, and her cell phone is the only thing that can fit into that thing because she doesn't have an iPhone at the time. She had an Android. That's the only, like, she had a micro USB cable, and so I came up to charge, and I was just going to charge and go on my merry way. And yeah, we gave a hug, and then the hug was, like I said, it was like one of those transcendent moments where you're just like, all right, I'm sorry, baby. And then you're just like, I got it. Yeah, I don't think I fucked her then either, because I'm a nice guy. But I like went and I was like, all right, that's a nice thing that I'm gonna like remember. I hear praise from
Sounds like a quality touch. Just sorry to interrupt. It sounds like a quality touch.
exactly.
Yes.
Well, yes, nice callback. See, I guess
thank you.
I guess your magnet skills are finally coming through.
Well, I heard too, Tiffany, that were really funny at the Young Ethel's mic.
Oh, what? Aw, that's so sweet of Will. Was it the first one or the second one where everyone bombed? Oh my God, this past Monday.
He just said that you were really funny. So.
Aw, thanks, guys.
I want to
Thanks
know
for
what
having me.
what material you told, because I have to look this over. I'm like I said, if I'm your if I'm the master and you're the protege, I gotta like look it over to make sure that you're saying the right things.
Well, if you actually showed up to the mic, Jared,
I could have noted your ass.
He's like the dad that doesn't go to recitals.
I mean, that's why I failed in comedy, I would say, because I would hang out in the green room. I didn't want to watch other people's shit. And I'm like the dad who doesn't go to church either. And that's the thing. I'm violating the religion by not watching other people perform because I don't want to.
Also, Tiffany, I went to the Tuesday one at Young Ethel's, and it was really warm. Like, it was like the 11 p.m.
Oh,
and they take their headshot after.
Oh.
We
That's
should
so
do that.
fun. Yeah, let's
Yeah.
do that. I didn't know
All
that there
three
was
of
one
us,
on
let's
Tuesday.
go and we'll do it.
Sure, not showing up.
I mean, we'll see. I don't know if I have.
All right.
Yeah, I'm down. We'll go. No, I'm kidding. I know I wasn't invited.
No, you're more than invited. It's a great mic.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Okay.
Boris is like trolling us in the comments, by the way.
What is he saying?
Boy, Boris Kaken, he says,
Kaken.
that's not comedy, that's open mics. And he says that maybe your love language is fluid.
Gender fluid?
Hey, Boris.
Oh man, yeah, I'm surprised he's watching. I wouldn't have expected that from him. I'm surprised anyone's watching. And that's why I was telling you ladies why it's important to do a Friday show with me as opposed to some random ass day during the middle of the week. But I understand how difficult it is to book women, so like on a Friday night like this. Like, because it's a hot
me
Friday.
Me and Heather are easy because all the guys are canceling on us.
Yeah.
So,
They're probably watching. That's the thing. They're still watching this.
Yeah. I mean, we get a lot more mileage, though, if we set up that chatterbait.
maybe that's the next show.
Yeah, I don't think
Boris
that's...
says, hey,
yeah.
Heather.
I don't know. We'll see. I want to first figure it out for myself before I unleash it on to all of you. And at this point, since I'm unemployed and I got to pay rent at the end of the month, my back is literally against the wall. I have to fucking jerk off on camera for money. And I thought my life would be this way, but here we are. It's more meaningful to me when I hear praise from someone I love. Like Boris, for example. Or someone I love gives me something that shows they were really thinking about me. I mean, that's impossible. You can't really think about someone and like know what they want. I mean, there's been a few times, but I'm sorry. I'm not into material possessions. I'm into I don't want acts of service either. Let's see. I hear praise from someone I love.
Fight it.
Wait, what? Don't fight
fight
it?
it.
I'm gonna fight with every
The
tooth
acts
in
of
there.
service.
Yeah.
I'm not one of those people.
Through it, and Heather and I are like clairvoyant on this. It's just unanimously, it's acts of service.
And also, can I just say, to bring it back to us, my love language is words of affirmation. So when you don't get a response, that is,
Oh.
you know,
Oh, man. Well, I'll remember not to ghost this lady right here.
yeah, hurt.
That does hurt. Oh, man. I'm going to use that. When I find out my love language, everything someone does, I'm going to find a way to be like, ugh, and that violates my love language. Like, he didn't give me weed at the skate park tonight, or something like that.
Well, and then at this open mic, I did a joke where it talks about how that guy said, my love language is dirty talk. His love language is unavailable. And mine is words of affirmation. So if you're on stage, then I go, ugh, because people clap and I act like it
Oh,
turns
that is
me
really
on.
funny. I'm sure it would have killed if I had seen it. I would have
Yeah,
been the loudest.
I've been there.
I would have laughed the loudest in the audience. I think I'm just gonna go with the first one. I'm able to just be around someone I love. God damn, this font is so goddamn tiny. I'm sorry, it sucks. Okay, I think we are now halfway through the quiz, or almost. But holy shit, I definitely.
Oh, it's just halfway.
Yeah, this sucks.
There's more of this.
I need to stop fucking riffing and looking at comments and focus and hunker down. This is like the SATs all over again. I suck.
And there's literally two choices. This is like the true false section of the SATs.
I can't
And
do it.
you're
I can't do it.
overthinking it.
Yeah, like a true false thing.
Yeah.
Do they have a true false? They should. That would definitely make the SATs a little easier.
Mm-hmm.
But
I think they do.
I don't
Maybe
think
they
they do. I've taken them a few hundred times. I used to take Kaplan's test prep, never upped my score, and people thought I was a very intelligent boy because of how articulate I can be from time to time. But it turns out, no, I'm not, because I fucking suck at the SATs, and that, my friends, is the real way to measure intelligence. If you can put someone in a situation they don't want to do, and they can pull through and get a good score, then by all means, they're super smart. Not me, though.
I had such anxiety about the SAT that I took an anti-anxiety pill, and that was not the right move.
Oh, no.
So I had to take it again when I wasn't like, doesn't matter.
What did you get? Let's all go around with our scores real quick. I probably you didn't hear me. What did you get? Let's all go around with our scores. No one wants to say their score?
I got
Okay.
1,600.
I was about to say 1,600.
You know, out of 2,400?
Was it 2,400? I thought it was.
1,600's the highest.
Yeah.
Well, at least when I took it.
1,600? Like
No.
1,600 Pennsylvania Avenue?
Exactly.
Sorry, I remembered the phone was on the screen and I pulled it out of the way and I was just trying to create a clip for the show and that's why I was like 1,600. But anyways, I should get back to the test at hand, because I hate this. I hate fucking okay. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love reacts positively to something I've accomplished, like an animation. Someone I love does something to me that I know they don't particularly enjoy. Wait, what the fuck? Someone I love does something, not to me. Did I say something to me? Okay, yeah, something for me that I know they don't particularly enjoy, like butt stuff or whatever. I'm gonna go with the first one. Someone I love reacts, because I love positive affirmation as well. Like, that's the way to win me over for sure. Even though I'm always distrusting of it, I'm always like, what do you want? Why'd you say that? That's why I said no to the no reason one. No, there's always got to be a reason for my praise. It's more meaningful to me when I'm able to be in close physical proximity to someone I love. Creepy, stalkery. Okay, I sense someone I love showing interest in the things I care about. I mean, when someone comes to me and they're just like, Jared, I'm thinking about going skating. I want to learn how to skateboard. I'm like, ugh, get the hell out of here. It's too late for you. So, I don't know. Both of these suck. Can we take a comment break? What do they? Yeah, let's see. Because they probably know me the best. What would I do? No comments, huh?
It's on a delay, so we would have to wait like.
Oh yeah, 60 seconds.
Yeah.
I could change that the next time I go. Or I can just answer and move on because we have...
Yeah, just keep going.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's going to be like a Passover Seder for the next 7 minutes.
I think I see why you failed the SAT, because it was a time test, too.
Yeah. they're thinking about getting rid of that, and I'm
time.
thinking about going down to Wall Street or wherever and like just being like, hey, no, if I had to do it that way, you have to do it that way. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love works on special projects with me that I have to complete. Wrong? No. Someone I love gives me an exciting gift. Fuck, I'm going with that one. As opposed to the other one, which I know it's gonna make me say that I like shit, which I don't. I want to go back. I'm sorry, ladies.
Go back.
I'm sorry, ladies, but you give the worst gifts. I'm sorry. Like a tie. Do I look like I wear a tie? No, I'm not. I'm just going down a rabbit hole. I don't know if that's true or not, but what could you get for the guy who has everything? I have everything.
Quality touch.
That's right. A good quality touch. A nice, yeah. Thank you. Somebody gets me. I feel like, yeah, you made this quiz. It's more meaningful to me when I'm complimented by someone I love on my appearance. Ugh. It should be something inside. Someone I love takes the time to listen to me and really understands my feelings. Second one. It's more meaningful to me when I can share a meaningful touch in public with someone I love. Fuck no. Someone I love offers to run errands for me, obviously. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love does something special. Yeah, I'm just like breezing through like I'm fucking like an auctioneer. Like, yeah, sold. It's more meaningful to me when, yeah. Okay.
That's how you should do it, because then you don't have time to overthink, like, oh, I answered it this way.
You should overthink. You know why? I want to be as truthful as possible, okay? I have to be truthful. I can't lie. This is an important test.
But once you overthink, you start lying, is what I've noticed.
I mean, I would say it's the opposite. If people talk too long, they start pulling shit out of their ass. And so, yeah, maybe. Someone I love does something special for me to help me out. I get a gift that someone I love put thought into choosing. Okay, there we go. Finally. I don't know. These two are very similar. I like them both. But I said finally, and I don't have much time. Someone I love doesn't check their phone while we're talking with each other. I mean, that goes without saying. Like, what are these people dating bamboos? Bamboos, yeah. Baboons, I mean. What are these people dating bamboos? Someone I love doesn't check their phone while we're talking with each other. Obviously goes without saying. That should be expected. Someone I love goes out of their way to do something that relieves pressure on me. I mean, yeah, that's slightly better. I can look forward to a holiday because I'll probably get a gift from someone I love. I hear the words I appreciate you from someone I love. Sure, I'll take it. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love and haven't seen in a while thinks enough of me to give me a little gift. No, someone I love takes, like, a little gift. I want a fucking big gift. Yeah, right? I shouldn't have done that. I hate that I did that. I regret that. I'm glad that this is on a delay. Maybe, yeah, whatever. Fuck. Someone I love and haven't seen in a while thinks of me enough of me, give me gifts. Someone I love takes something, cares of something. I can't read this font. It's so tiny. I don't have my glasses. Also, I don't wear glasses. Someone I love takes care of something I'm responsible to do, but I feel too stressed. Yeah, obviously. Like, I would love it if you finished this test for me. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love doesn't interrupt me while I'm talking. Hell yeah, but that's impossible. Gift giving is an important part of the... Okay, it's obviously the first one. Because you would take, you would have the patience of a saint to not interrupt this guy. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love helps me out when they know I'm already tired. I get to go somewhere while spending time with someone I love. All right, first one. Because, as you know, I'm a service guy, and it seems like that's going to be the thing. All right, maybe 3 minutes. I think we might have more time.
We're getting close. Let's go.
Or maybe less.
The thing will kick us off.
Oh yeah, let me see if that says anything. Yeah, the Google Meet's going to kick us off unless we go through our, whatever. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love touches my arm or shoulder to show their care or concern. I mean, it's nice, but it's creepy. Someone I love gives me a little gift that they picked up in the course of their normal day. Fuck that. I'll do the arm and shoulder, even though I hate it. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love says something encouraging to me. Sure, I like that. I get to spend time in a shared activity or hobby with someone I love. False. I need my hobbies to get away from them. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love surprises me with a small token of their appreciation. Like, what kind of token? All right. Yeah, that is good. Thank you for jumping in with that, because I was like, a token? Isn't that like a expletive? Never mind. I'm touching someone I love frequently to express our friendship. All right, obviously the first one. I'm an acts of service guy. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love helps me out, especially if I know they're already busy. I hear someone I love tell me that they appreciate me. The first one, because they're busy. They're giving something up. It's more meaningful to me when I get a hug from someone who I haven't seen in a while. I hear someone I love tell me how much I mean to him or her. All right, I'm not gonna let you know because that's the last one. Acts of service. Fuck! No! No!
Acts of service?
No! 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 I mean, you could actually see the results right here. I'm gonna make them big.
It loaded acts of service.
Yeah, there we go. So if you want, it's on the screen right now. You can see all my results, even though they're very like squashed.
I've never met anyone whose love language is acts of service. That's a unique one, I think.
I think it's more
those
unique.
Are like assholes.
Really?
That makes sense.
It does.
Can
People
helping
whose
with
love language is
serve them.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's, yeah, you know why? Because they want more than just a gift. They want something that's time. They want something that you can't get back. So yeah, I guess you're right. Assholes. Fuck. As I cover you with the whole thing, I'm literally covering everybody with that.
Exactly.
No, say it again, Tiffany. Maybe this will be our clip before we get cut off.
People whose love languages that are acts of service are fucking assholes. Assholes.
Well, I believe that's what I got right here. So, fuck.
And then if your second one
Damn.
is quality touch, that's like asshole +1.
And then if it's dirty talk, then you are a fuck boy.
What if my love language is raw dogging? Is that a love language?
That's quality touch.
Yeah, how come I didn't get that?
Well, I did have a tweet. Maybe, Jared, this is why you think I just do sex shows. My tweet said, my love language is receiving orgasms.
I mean, you make a lot of sex jokes. So I figured, you know.
I just have a 13-year-old boy brain, and it's not because I'm promiscuous. I'm just like, yeah, dicks.
I mean, I have that 13-year-old brain, and it has gotten me kicked out of every show or like organization I've tried to be a part of just because of that. So I don't know. I don't know why it works for you. What's with the double standards? You know, we both have the same brain. Why can't we? You know, why can't it just be the same rules for me too?
Hashtag me too.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for hashtagging that. I hope that shows up in the algorithm. By the way, I just got a message while we were doing this. We had less than 10 minutes left. So that's good that we were able to finish our love language thing and that we can bring this plane down for a landing. And I can finally smoke this receipt that I have right here. I'm not going to show it to you guys, but if you want, maybe I might. But I have not smoked all day, and I need this. I need this so bad. It's ridiculous because, like I said, I live alone here. Oh, did something happen? Did I lose everyone? Oh, fuck. You lost network connection.
Well, how are you? By
Woo!
Oh, okay.
Oh my god. I'm so glad I lost network connection as I was going down a rabbit hole of shit I didn't know I was saying. So, yeah, we have 9 minutes. So let's just run out the clock, take a knee, you know. Do you feel better? Do you feel better, Heather? Better, Heather?
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for checking in.
No problem. I'm glad it worked. But you know, you can't say it worked because you know how happiness, it comes in waves. Like you'll feel good for like an hour and then you'll remember, which I didn't need to do. Whoops. I reset everything. And then you'll remember why you were upset. And then, I don't know. What I have to say to you is, fuck that guy. This is a transitional period. In the next 3 months, you're definitely going to shack up with someone better. Because everybody's, especially now that COVID is over, everybody's just going to be throwing themselves. Just being like, please, baby, please. That's how they are. Men
Doesn't
and the
sound
woman.
appealing at all.
I mean, but when the right guy does it, it is. When he's like, you see the size, like he starts like doing this. He's like, you see the size of this thing? Yeah, it's hurt me so much doing that.
Yeah, it's helpful to have like indicators to leave things that don't serve you, because like the bad thing about recycling is sometimes we like just keep staying in stuff that doesn't benefit us in any way because it's easy and convenient. but
Yeah.
it would be so much better just to like literally move on.
Hey, that's what
or
they say.
Upcycle or
Yes.
just pollute.
Wait, what is upcycle?
You repurpose things that. So instead of like recycling it, but I don't like upcycling because that sounds like you're taking on a project.
Oh, you
Yeah.
make someone better than they are.
Yeah, so I think maybe we just throw them in the garbage.
Yeah,
and
buy
send them
something.
to the landfill.
Land fire, yeah.
I would love to be one of those people who don't pine for anyone and who are just like, oh, you don't like me? All right, whatever. I forgot you. You're out of my life. I don't remember you. I would love to be one of those people, but something in me won't let me. And if you can figure it out, by all means. But until then, I'm going to keep taking it from wherever I can get it, even if it's from the past or the future, whatever. I don't care. It's, I'm just going to keep going with it because in the end, you only have one life to live. So live it for yourself. Signing off. No, I'm not going to sign off on that. But that does seem like the thing to take away from this is that you can't, put your feelings on someone else's expectation of your own expectations of what a good time's supposed to be. Because even then, so what? You fuck and then you're sad again. So if anything, yeah, you were right earlier when you said that it was protection, that rejection is God's protection. I do believe that, and that's why God has been protecting me from getting a job for so long, because he's just protecting me from all of this with some nasty rejection letters, that's for sure.
Well, I think in our world too, it's like 3 bad dates is equivalent to 2 good open mics. It's like all for comedy material, So it's like
I like that.
That's
I
actually
like
really
that.
yeah. We're popping out all this philosophical
work this into a
stuff.
set, yeah.
I hope people are still listening because that was pretty deep. I remember. I'll go out with a girl even if I feel like the date really didn't do well. And I don't know how I've done it in the past. I've had some really bad dates where like the girl was like, I'm gonna get in my Uber, and I see the car on Nostrand do the U-turn, and I'm like watching her get out, and still in the end I was able to somehow, through the master seduction techniques that I'm going to be teaching all the incels who watch this, I was able to fix it because I am a comedian or an aspiring one, to say the least, who just, like you were saying, 2 bad dates, like it equals just more material, and you just don't know that it's bad either. I'd like to add that to your thing. You don't know that it was that bad.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
Yeah. So you can flesh that out in your next, one act.
Yeah.
Well, it's also rewarding too, like using comedy as therapy and making these jokes of like something that kind of has hurt and making it like self-deprecating. But then the reward is like saying it at a show and getting huge laughs. Then you're like, all right, that guy, what a loser, because it's like, and words of affirmation where I'm just like, oh, like
No,
laughing.
Part of me wants to get a therapist so I could practice my material so I can be a better comic for that reason.
Oh, that is my best open mic, is my therapy sessions.
Yes.
Yep.
By the way, on that note, I had a new therapist this week on Wednesday, and it's great because I've been swapping therapists. So I've been trying out my material on her, and she's like, she loves it, and she's Asian, so I'm like, I'm like pandering a little bit.
Yeah, you got a little Joy Luck Club going for you.
Joy Luck.
Yeah.
That's the name of my comedy show. It's the Joy Luck Club.
I mean, make a pun with it and then for sure do it. How about the Boy Luck Club and you wear like a backwards hat and like you're acting all tomboy? Yeah, that's what you should do. I think it would be nice.
That seems like that was what the people want in today's market.
Yeah, they want more like thinly veiled racism masquerading as shows. That's what they want. And speaking of which, there's one popping off tomorrow. It's in Bushwick. You should check it out. I'm not going to be there. It's going to be like, a video show or whatever. I just remember.
Video.
Oh, that's what it's called? Anyways.
Yeah, is that Micah's show?
Micah who?
Shout out to Micah, who's in the chat.
Oh, whoops. I didn't think he was still watching, but yeah.
That's such a good show. There were so many great videos at the last show, and the venues are always cool. It really felt like a club, and John Swan DJ'd last time.
Oh, I know. He's a great DJ. Yeah, you gals should go tomorrow and tell me how it is, because I won't be there. I'm going to be doing something else entirely. And who knows what that is.
Smoking weed?
I mean, I am going back to Brooklyn to pick up some new weed. Like, this is gonna be enough for tonight. I was not expecting that, but, like, I already made plans with my dealer and stuff, and so... Well, that's not true either, but I already made plans mentally that I'm going to go and maybe pick up tomorrow, so... But, yeah, and I thought of one last joke before we get kicked off, and it's nice that Micah watched this show. As you know from my love languages, that means a lot to me. See, I told you, Heather, I would do that. Yeah, like if somebody sits around and watches me for an hour just go off on stuff and possibly hurt someone's feelings, then they have me forever. So
That's servicing you?
Yeah, that serviced me good. Yeah, that felt really nice, I gotta say.
Yeah.
But that's
so,
nice.
You know, that helps me because I think acts of service, I said asshole before, it's really incels. Your market, incels love acts of service.
Why?
Because they think women should serve a purpose. And a service is a purpose, right? That's not really funny. It's just an observation, just an aha moment.
That's true.
Right? So you're an incel, Jared.
No.
The results of your love language is you're an incel.
Actually, ladies, I'm a vol-cel. I'm a voluntary celibate because I only fuck who I want to fuck. So yeah, that doesn't make me an incel. I'm not. It's not involuntary. I do what I want to do because I want to do it. Damn, I just ruined what could have been the best clip for the show by cursing and being like, I fuck who I want to fuck because I'm. No.
I love that throughout the entire podcast. It's just like, yeah, that's the clip.
Yeah. Oh, the call is about to end. Any last words?
Right. Love you guys, and I'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yes, you will.
Thanks so much. Thanks for a fun Friday.
Yes.
Fuck everyone else.
Fuck everyone else. Peace out.
Bye.
Well, that went well. I wonder if I'm still live. And if I am live, then I'm going to do... Oh, I'm not still live because I'm closed out. So there we have it. End the stream.